Well, this being the offertory, I'm not going to talk about money. I'm going to talk about covenant. This congregation, like the 1,000 or so others in the Unitarian Universalist Association, is a freely gathered group of people who felt that lure of love to create a space for worship and freedom and justice in a particular time and place, and to do so that it continues through generations to their children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Whenever I get up on a Sunday morning for the offering, I remind the membership that it's a freely gathered community, and as such it is self-creating, self-governing, and self-supporting. And then when representatives of various congregations gather together, and there are guests here besides the ministers from other congregations, that is an affirmation of the larger covenant with the association and with neighboring congregations. And when the ministers gather here with our colleague, Rachel, it's an affirmation of our covenant with each other for the work we do together and the love we need to give each other so we can do that work. So the offertory is not about gathering up money. It is indeed a ritual of commitment, a ritual of covenant, a ritual that is perhaps one of the deepest in this free church tradition, in which we respond to the lure of love to create community, to create justice, and to create institutions that will serve our children and our grandchildren, as well as ourselves and our neighbors today. So for this ritual of commitment, I ask you to open your wallets or your checkbooks. And if you're opening your checkbook, you can make it payable to the Tate Branch Unitarian Universalist Church. And on the memo line, put installation offering. You can't read it on mine, but that's what it says. And bear in mind that this manifestation of commitment and covenant extends to our larger movement. For the offering today will be shared between the Living Tradition Fund and the Black Lives of Unitarian Universalism. Two pieces of our current existence as a free religious movement that are extremely important. The one supports ministers and students in need, because this is not an easy way to make a living. It's not even an easy way to get into anymore. I mean, only 40 years ago when I started, a working class kid could make his way through it without being burdened by debt. That's no longer true. So part of it is to help our students, to support ministers in need, and to give emergency assistance when needed. Just as as profound is the support of our covenant in the Black Lives of Unitarian Universalism. For through my 40 or more years in the ministry, 50 years in the movement, those of us who might have reached out and made promises and we haven't kept them very well. And now we are in the time when we've shown the willingness to keep those promises. And this support of our covenant between ourselves and all the members of our congregations and all our communities is as important as our support of those who choose to enter professional ministerial service. So please, in this ritual of commitment, make your commitment as large as you possibly can. Thank you.